The recent volatility in the financial markets has shaken many investors, yet it's probably come as no surprise to women business owners across our region. When asked by PNC's first ever Women's Business Outlook survey last spring, they offered a pretty gloomy view about the economy in general. Beth Marcello is manager of women's business development for PNC Bank, and Dorothy Andreas is owner of the Sewickley Spa, women business owner. Welcome, good to see both of you. So this is interesting. PNC really decided to get systematic about taking the pulse of women in business. And what did you find?
Well, we found that women, they were very optimistic about their own prospects for growth in their business, very optimistic. A little less optimistic about their local economy or about the national economy, but it was really interesting. I think we're seeing a surgence of optimism among women business owners, and I'm hoping that that means we're going to see continued growth among the businesses that women already own and run.
Now, how broad was the survey?
Survey was a national survey.
Wow, okay.
So across our footprint, you know, it's a symbol of our commitment at PNC to supporting the growth of women-owned businesses. So we wanted to take the temperature of women-owned businesses so we can learn a little bit more about their approach to business, but also so that we can take that data and help women-owned businesses see opportunities for growth as well. Interesting.
Do you map to the survey this sort of confidence in yourself and your own business, but a little shaky about everybody else?
Exactly, I do. You know, I'm not sure what's going to happen nationally with the economy, but I'm keeping my head down and focusing on my own business, and I'm very optimistic. We have seen things in the past few months shift to the positive, and it feels good. It feels very good.
Yeah, well, when running a spa, it is one of those more discretionary kinds of things people can choose to do or choose not to do, I suppose, at some level.
It's true. People don't get up and look in the mirror like they need a haircut and say, oh, I think I need a facial today. So yes, we have felt it, but I consider us very fortunate. We're still here.
And what do you think were the keys to being able to get through the downturn and be positioned for growth?
I think we were prepared. We knew it was coming. We didn't know how, you know, dire it could be, but we ramped up all of our services, our processes, our training programs, and we were poised that whatever happened, we were doing the best that we could be doing. And it also, in fall of 2009, I realized I can't do business as usual anymore. We've got to get very frugal here, and the money we spend has to be well spent. And so we've been operating under that mode for a while, and now just recently we have started to loosen up a little bit, and it's time.
Hey, interesting. As you do the survey, and just from all your work with women in general, women in business, is there a difference between the way women approach their business and growing it and the way men do?
I think there's a very big difference between the way men and women approach their business. Certainly from the bank's perspective, we see that women care so much more about developing a relationship with their bank and with their banker than the average male-owned business does. We also, one of the points on the survey, we asked women about their primary motivators for staying in business, and by far, they said that that their primary motivator was being passionate about the business. They're also passionate about making money, but the primary motivator for being in business was that they were passionate about the work that they did, the services and products that they offered to their customers. It felt good for them to be in business. They got a lot of personal satisfaction from their business.
Seemed to be some difference in attitudes too about borrowing and that willingness to take a little more financial risk.
Yes, women tell us, our customers tell us that they are debt averse. And so we see that they tend to keep higher deposit balances, lower loans outstanding, and of course we would like to help them see how that they can use access to credit, use lines of credit to help them grow their business. You know, not just relying on business credit cards, but looking at lines of credit to make capital investments that are really going to enable them to hire the next employee, take on the next contract, open doors to further growth. Because that's going to be good for all of us. It's going to be good for the bank, it's going to be good for the women-owned business, it's going to be good for our region when the businesses that women own and run start to grow again.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, well, you're kind of in that position, right? You've sort of taken the plunge into a little more, into a line of credit, right?
Yes, we decided debt averse is a good description of myself and everybody I know, but we decided we wanted to bring in a new product line this year. Okay. It was something I'd been thinking about, and I thought it's time to use a line of credit. and make a capital investment. That's one of the biggest changes in our industry that you can do, is change your product line. So we did a lot of research, and we brought in a fabulous line that I used line of credit for a one-time investment. And I really had to come to terms, if I want to make money, I have to spend money. I have to borrow money to be able to make it back.
Interesting, but it is. If women so often are sort of running the household finances, which is all about guarding every penny, right? There's a little bit of a mental leap, I guess, to suddenly be willing to invest and grow.
That's right. I think women, we constantly get the message, men and women, that on the personal side, especially in the latest, recessionary environment, that we're supposed to pay down debt. But really, to grow your business, to be able to take that next level, you really do need to take a leap of faith and draw down other people's money to grow your business.
And you're feeling good about where you're headed right now.
I really do. I do. My staff is positive. I'm positive. I believe in what we do. I believe in my staff. Talking about reasons why women are in business, yes, I believe in what we do, but I think for a lot of women I know, and especially myself, we love to provide employment for people.
Okay, and see, all it takes, you get enough individuals who have
Yes.
that attitude about themselves and their business, sooner or later you get a whole economy out of it, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Beth Marcello from PNC, Dorothy Andreas from the Sewickley Spa. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And when we return, a local startup whose chief scientist just happens to be a woman. They're taking aim at Alzheimer's disease and maybe making progress. Stay with us.